Whoops, sorry. Got distracted by water. Hello guys. Yeah. Basically today I'm gonna do a vlog talking about my weekend going to the Madman convention in Melbourne in 2016, which today was Sunday, so I just came home. Basically, the main thing about the video is just basically that I was not even planning to go. Like I didn't. This could be a long video because it's more about just my thoughts on things, like philosophical thoughts almost, and a few photos. So basically, normally I go to some conventions like Supernova, Oz Comic Con, AMC, which used to be Armageddon, and PAX. So that's four already, and then I started going to Animaga because I enjoyed it last year, so I went this year as well. And I thought that's plenty of conventions, nicely spread out through the year. And then my friend Tilly told me about Madman convention, which was like a week after Animaga, and it was a anime convention, or sort of, yeah, mostly anime actually. And in my head I was like, well, that's a lot of conventions, and like I just had a lot of fun with Animaga last weekend. So I was like, almost like, when you eat a meal and you're happy, you're satisfied, you're like, just when you had a really awesome burger, someone shows you another burger, you're like, oh, I'm not really that tempted to eat it at the moment. If it was like a couple of weeks later or next mealtime, it'd be a different story. But but then at the same time, I was thinking, well, I didn't have anything else planned this weekend except for a birthday. I had my friend Rod's birthday on Friday night, which was super fun. But I thought, because the tickets were like $40 for Saturday, $40 for Sunday, or if you do a weekend pass, $60. And because I'd never been to this convention before, I wasn't sure I wanted to commit to a full weekend, which is what I normally do. So I thought I'll just go one day just to see what it's like, otherwise I'll never know what Madman convention is like. And so I bought a ticket for Sunday for $40, and I went and I had a really good time. Like, I had a great time. Like, I really enjoyed it. Like, there was like all these cool cosplays to check out. Like, I saw all these One Piece cosplays and had lots of good fun. Saw a lot of, because I went as this cosplay is from Free, the anime Free. This character is Haru, who's the guy who does freestyle. He's my favorite character in the series, and he wears an apron when he's cooking because he doesn't want to get his bathers, like oil on his bathers and stuff. And he likes water. If you wanted to know why I was looking at the water, it's because he just loves water, nothing else. Well, he loves his friends as well. But I don't know what else to say. So I had let's just make it quick, otherwise this video could be an hour, easily an hour. I had a really good time on Saturday, which was yesterday. Like, I saw these free cosplays, got photos, really fun photos with them, hung out with my friend Tilly, who introduced me to Free actually. And yeah, that was really, really fun. I thought, that's it. But then Tilly told me about, on Sunday, they're going to have like a sports, the photographer for Madman Comic Convention was going to have like a sports themed meetup. So all the people who were dressed up from sports animes, like the basketball animes, volleyball animes, Free and all that, would get together and have photos and stuff like that. So in my head I was like, that would be fun to do. Because on Saturday, actually, I didn't go in this. I've already worn this last weekend at Animaga, and I thought this Saturday I would just go just casually and just wear like the Iwatobi swim jacket and stuff. So I was pretty happy with that. But then I thought it would be fun for the photos and stuff to wear this, to kind of like look a little different, so that you got different characters in different like outfits and stuff like that. So I decided to wear this, and I'm really glad I did, because I had a really good time, I think, because of this. Because like I think I've mentioned before, like when you go to a convention and you get a different experience doing different things. Like if you cosplay, that's one experience, and if you don't cosplay, it's another experience. Like when you don't cosplay, it's really chilled and relaxed, and you got pockets and stuff, and it's good in that sense as well. More comfortable usually, but when you cosplay, it's like it's all these added other elements and stuff. So I really enjoyed cosplaying today. I'll talk about a few things. Like when I went there, I decided, because I normally walk from Southern Cross to the convention if it's at Crown or the exhibition centre, whatever it's called. I do that walk there, and I usually try to do it in my cosplay. Like I could technically walk to the convention centre, go into the bathroom, then change and stuff like that. but I just feel like I don't know. I just feel better if I change it Southern Cross and then do that walk with like around like normal people like for 10 minutes, get to the convention center. I feel like I've earned it in a way. Like I wasn't too afraid of people looking at my, because when I had to wear a cosplay and stuff, I have to have a mindset of like, I don't know what it is. It's like, because you're wearing costumes when no one else is wearing costumes, especially when like it's Southern Cross train station. Just a lot of normal people around, normal. So I don't know. I just feel better doing it that way, and I'm glad that I did, because today, as I was walking from the Southern Cross to the convention center, a girl and two girls were standing there at the lights crossing, and I think she saw what I was wearing, and then she started talking about Free and Haru, and she said it's so cool and all that stuff, and then we started talking the whole time, because she was dressed up in this volleyball anime costume. Her name was Ashley, and her friend's name was Tegan, who was dressed as Misa from Death Note, which I didn't know until she told me. But anyways, we actually made friends. Like we chatted the whole way along there, and it was really fun. Like we just relaxed. It's like, when you meet some people and it's like you know them already, like that kind of feel. It was really comfortable. So we had photos together. I added her on Facebook and stuff like that. So it's like we're friends and stuff. So that was great. And then as soon as once I got there as well, this girl and a guy with a camera came up to me, and they were like, "Oh, do you mind if we interview you and stuff like that for your cosplay and things like that?" I was like, whoa. I was really flattered, because like I don't think that's happened to me before, and it was really cool. Like I watch on YouTube a lot of people getting interviewed for cosplays and stuff like that, but I didn't expect in a million years that they would be interviewing me. So it was fun. Like they asked me all these questions and stuff like that, and I was just blurting out answers. It was really, really fun. I had a really good time, and like people liked my cosplay and stuff like that, which was really cool. But although that's the thing, like I really like that, but when I make a cosplay, it doesn't really matter. Like sometimes I'll pick really obscure stuff. It's just like so long as I enjoyed making it or wearing it, that's the main thing. But it is very nice when other people like it as well. So then I met up with Tilly, and we had a really the gist of this story is basically on this Sunday I was not really, like almost very, very leaning towards not going, like when you're at home. And basically what happened, this story's gone all over the place. Basically on the Saturday night I came home, and I was with my sister, and we did some exercise, and also then we played some World of Warcraft and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. Like I haven't played it a lot for ages, and so I was playing Legion just came out, so I was playing Demon Hunter, and my sister was there, and we were just watching it. And in the morning I was deciding which character I'm going to play in Legion. Not that I'm going to play a lot, but there's so many classes and they all seem kind of fun. Like which one are you going to level, I was thinking about that a lot. And so that was like in the morning, like 8 or 9 o'clock. So my mind was in WoW. So I could have very easily just decided, okay, I had my fun yesterday, and I could just stay home today and just draw and play a lot of WoW. Like I could have done that. I was so leaning towards doing that. But then part of me was like, I had a really good time yesterday. And there is this photos thing with the free sports kind of thing. And I thought, that's a memory that you could have. And for me, I think a lot of, last few years, it's like memories are very important to me. Like I want to just form really fun memories to last a lifetime in a way. And so I was thinking, even though I had today's ticket, I had to buy it for $40 instead of like buying them together and paying $60. I was like, no, it's worth it for the memories. And you know what? When I went in today, I really went in with no expectations at all, which is part of this why I'm doing this video. Basically, because I already had my fun yesterday, and also the week before, I already had my fun. So today I was just basically just going and not knowing what would happen, not really expecting to have anything happen. Like I didn't really care, because I already had some fun photos. Because when you make a cosplay, you want to, for me, I like getting some good photos with it, and with good photos with other people, so I can look back at it and stuff like that. But I already had that already. So going in today, I was like, even if I had no photos at all, I would be fine. And even if I didn't see anything cool, it would be fine. It was just, I just wanted to go in with no expectations. Now I'm going in circles again. But basically you get the gist. Like I was going in there, I was so like 90% ready to just sit home and play games like all day or draw or something like that. But then I thought, no, let's just get out of the house and see what happens. So I made my way to the station, and I like I said, I went to the convention, met Tegan and Ashley. So now I have 2 new friends, which is really, really cool. And like, I like friends like this because I don't know, I just, you know, you just, they have similar interests and stuff like that. So it's just awesome. And had a really good time with Tilly. Like, we met up and stuff pretty much straight after that. Like, she messaged me and said, are you coming in today? Because I told her, like, I wasn't sure if I was coming. And I said, yeah, I'm coming in. And so we met up, and then we just kind of hung around the whole day together. And that was really relaxed and really casual and fun. And I really like at conventions when I don't plan to meet up with people, or plan to do things, and things just kind of happen. I just had a really good time. Oh, and we had some really fun photo opportunities today. Like, when we did the sports thing with the photographer at whatever, 2:00, not that many people turned up. It was me and Tilly and then 2 others who were from a volleyball anime. And so there was just the 4 of us. And so the photographer was doing these fun things with us. Like, he was getting us to run and give a thumbs up like Usain Bolt and stuff like that. And then, yeah, we had some really good photos from that. And then when that was done, Tilly was like, oh, just got this idea of like some more photos we could do, but damn, the photographer's gone. And I was like, oh, I reckon someone else will take a photo for us. So we went down there, and like, Tilly took off her Iwatobi jacket, and she was just in her swimsuit, and I took off the apron, and we did a few photos just outside, like pretending to be cold and stuff like that. And when we were there, the photographer from before came back and said, because I don't know, he must have had time, so he was like, guys, can I take some more photos with you? And there was these stumps, like, you know, for the fence near the Yarra River. And he said, can you guys stand on it, like as if it was the starting blocks of a swimming race? And then we stood on it, and my brain did not think of doing that, and it was really cool how his photographer brain came up with that. And we got photos. Like, he took photos, and then I got asked if I could take some photos on my phone as well. So I got someone else to take the photo on my phone, and I'll show you. And I love it because it just looks so cool. To me, it looks really cool. So it's like, just from like not staying home and just wanting to go out to this Madman convention just to see what happens and see if there's good memories formed. That's the photo that we got. So that's us on these wooden fence things. That's Tilly there, and that's me. And we're both doing that. And you know what's interesting? Tilly was telling me, like, she's cosplaying Makoto from 3, and he does backstroke. So he doesn't actually start on the blocks. He backstroke people. She told me that they start in the water and they get ready to go backwards. But then I was remembering a scene from the anime 3. One of the biggest scenes in the 2nd season of 3 is when Makoto, he's like the nicest guy, and he'll always give everything of himself to other people. You know, he's unselfish, but then he just wanted one time, like, this is like a very abbreviated version of it. He just wanted one time to race the other guy, Haru, who's really good at freestyle, just once, just to see where he stands, like, you know, just to see if he can beat him, you know. And he goes to Haru, it's much better when you watch the anime, but he's saying to Haru, just don't hold back, don't go easy on me, just do your best, and I'm going to do my best, and I just want to see, you know, how I compare to you, you know. Yeah, so that's like, that scene, like, because we're both on the starting block about to do freestyle, so I thought that was really cool. And we both looked really intense at the time. It was really cool. Oh, and we had a lot of fun. Like, we checked out some of the, like, One Punch Man, what do you call it? Experience things where, like, we got to have photos and things. And we got a really cool photo. Like, we had a few really good photos, actually. But one that I really liked. I'll show you. I want to show you the one that I really like from the One Punch Man thing. Here. So that's us there. And Tilly's holding up a thing, said, I'm a hero for fun or something, because I like to have just for fun. And this is just saying the tag for it, whatever, but in the background. But how cool is that? It's like a fun photo, and I'm using that as my Facebook profile photo. Like, I love these conventions because you get some fun photos, and they make really fun Facebook profile photos. Not that that's like the main reason that I go or get these photos, but I like to have the fun experience, and then afterwards, if there's good photos, it's like, yay, chuck it up and use it. I really like that photo. I think that's one where I posted it to Instagram, and you could check different filters. So that filter I used, I don't know which one it was, but it kind of made it look like a painting. So I really like it. I really like that photo. I love it. It's like really different, and can't talk about how much I love those two photos. Actually, I love all the photos that I had. But yeah, and aside from that, there was the usual con experience where, you know, you can go see the panels and stuff, and that's very interesting. But for me, this video was more about the fact that I was not even going to go to Madman this weekend because I'd already had fun from a convention just last weekend, and I was thinking, oh, that's like $60 or $80 to go, and I've already had my fun. Like, it's like you've had your burger and now someone's got another burger, but then I went and ate the other burger and really enjoyed it as well. So that's where the burger analogy doesn't hold up, because eating two burgers would be like, not quite as fun, but this is different. It's convention. I had a week in between. But yeah, what I love about conventions is that, like, you know, like in my normal week, it's like, you know, there's work and stuff, and it's a different world. It's not this world of imagination and stuff like that. And on the weekend with these conventions, you're surrounded by people who love these things, and it's just a world separate from, I don't know if you want to call it corporate world or adult life or whatever, but it's just like a world of fantasy, especially an anime convention like this. It's very nice to be part of for a weekend and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed it. Glad I went, and I can't believe that I was thinking I wasn't going to go today, but I was really not going to go. Like, so close not to go. Because I was telling everyone, I might come on Sunday, I might not. Might come this weekend, maybe not. And I ended up going, and I ended up really enjoying it. I'm really glad. So I had a really good time. I think that's all I want to say for this video. I really enjoyed it. And now after this weekend, Madman, they put up a really good convention. What was really fun was they did this photo booth. I'll show you the photos we had. So that's like, they had all these backgrounds set up for anime. Like, one was a school classroom drawing like anime style. Another was like two people punching with the explosion and stuff. So you could pick, and so Tilly and I had photos there, and like, here's one of us in the classroom. So that's just us there. And then that's me drinking water, because I drink water. I love drinking water. And this is her stopping me from drinking water. So that's something we had. But in the Madman convention, we thought that they would just like put it up online, and then you could download it off the net or something. But no, they had these printers there, and they printed it out for us and just gave it to us. We didn't even have to pay for it. I was like, whoa, that's really, really cool. I love that. And they didn't even just give us one set. They gave Tilly and I both a set each of 3 photos. I just love that stuff. That kind of stuff makes me really like a convention. And apparently they were giving autograph to have an autograph with the stars for free. You just had to line up to get the token. Once you had the token, you could have an autograph with these awesome celebrities, like the voice of Asuka Langley Soryu from Evangelion, but the Japanese and the English dub voice actors, which was really awesome. So I just like that. So yeah, whereas other conventions, they make you pay for like autographs and stuff like that. So I don't know, which is nothing wrong with that, because they probably cost them to fly people over and stuff. But yeah, so I think that's all I want to say. I had a really good weekend. I'm really glad I just went for memories and not of holding back of like, I probably shouldn't buy this ticket, you know. I'm really glad. It's way more to me than like the $40 whatever. I had a really good time. That's all the video. Thank you for watching.